Okay, so now let's look at the next example. Okay, which is z is equal to square root of x squared plus y squared. Okay, alright, and we want to have the value for c equal to 0, 1, 4 and 9. Okay, so first, okay, of course, okay, let's try make it bigger. Okay, for the second one here, b, okay, z equal to surd of x squared plus y squared. Okay, so this time the original equation here is z equal to the square root. Okay, so meaning that we only consider the positive part here. Okay, no negative, because for the negative, if the z squared lah. Okay, alright, but this one, the original is z equal to the plus surd. Okay, alright, so now, okay, of course, we have the three variable here and we want to have the three traces. Okay, so first of course we look at the x equal to 0 plane. Okay, so we have z equal to y squared, surd of y squared, and then for y equal to 0 plane, and we will have z equal to the x squared surd. Okay, so it is the same thing here. Okay, so now we want to sketch. Okay, this one is for y and z plane. Okay, alright, so now it's basically for z equal to y squared and then surd is basically z equal to y lah. Alright, okay, so if you want to sketch, okay, alright, so let's say, so for z equal to y is basically is a straight line here. Okay, right, but remember, okay, we need to look at the original equation here. Z is equal to the surd, okay, the positive surd. Okay, meaning that the value of z cannot less than 0. So for this one here, for this case here we have the value of the negative z. Okay, but the original here, the original equation here is z is equal to the positive surd. Right, so positive surd meaning that, of course, we know that the domain for the square root is cannot less than 0, must be greater than 0. Okay, therefore the graph here is wrong lah. Okay, for the negative z. Okay, so basically, okay, the graph is here. Okay, positive only. Okay, alright, now is that correct? Okay, so if you look at here, now the second thing is, we know that the value here is, okay, of course it is square root, and we know that, okay, it will be positive z. Okay, but the value for the y here is y squared, meaning that the value of y can be positive and the value of y also can be negative. Why can be negative? Because y squared. If we take the value of y is negative 1, we still get the positive value of y because it is squared. Right? So if let's say we take the negative 100, okay, we still get the negative 100 squared, we still have the positive value of z. Okay? Therefore, what I want to say here is, we still can consider the value of negative y. Okay, so the graph will be like this. Okay, so same goes for x and z axis here. Okay, the graph is basically like this. Okay, even though what we can say is z is equal to x. Okay, but we consider the positive value of x, positive value of z, and also negative and positive of x. Okay, alright. So now let's look at the next plane. Okay, the next plane is for z equal to 0, which is xy plane, right? So we will have here x squared plus y squared is equal to 0. Okay, z is equal to 0 now. Okay, right, so we squared both sides. We will have y squared equal to 0. X squared plus y squared equal to 0. Okay, alright, so how we want to sketch this? Okay, so what is the equation here? X squared plus y squared equal to 0. This one is x and y plane. Okay, so basically again it is a dot. Okay, so let's say we need to do a contour map. Okay, for z equal to 0 and then z equal to 1. Okay, and then z equal to 4 and then z equal to 9. Okay, so we just substitute. We already have the z equal to 0 and z equal to 1. Okay, we will have 1. Okay, so x squared plus y squared. For z equal to 4, it is 4, which is 2 squared. Okay, so x squared plus y squared equal to 9, which is 3 squared. Why I do it 2 squared, 3 squared? Because that one, we know that this is equation for the circle, and that one is referred to the radius. Okay, so that's why, okay, we need to have, okay, so we know that here is z equal to 0, and then z equal to 1, z equal to 4, z equal to 9. Okay, which is here is value of 1, here is value of 2, here is value of 3. Okay, but we need to label our level curve here. This one is z equal to 0, this one is z equal to 1, this one z is equal to 4, this one is z equal to 9. Okay, alright, okay. So now what we need to do is we need to sketch. Okay, so we need to sketch, okay, in y, z and x. Okay, so again the same thing as before. Okay, alright, so we look at the x equal to 0 first, which is yz plane. Okay, that one is the front wall. Okay, okay, so what we have here is this one and this one. Okay, alright, so now and then for y equal to 0, which is xz plane, which is side wall. Okay, for side wall, okay, so just now we are looking from here. Okay, and then that one we are looking from y. Okay, okay, that one is our side wall, so it will be like this. Okay, because we're looking from the y, we're looking for the y, you can see the v lah. Okay, and then okay, so now we need to sketch our z equal to 0. Okay, for z equal to 0. Alright, for z equal to 1, okay, so it'll be circle here. Okay, for z equal to 4, so let's say here. Okay, so it's another circle. Okay, basically you can see from z and you're looking down, you can see a circle. And then for z equal to 9, okay, you can see another circle. Okay, alright, so that is our cone. Okay, cone of this equation. Alright, so let's say you have okay, how about let's say we change the equation. Let's say we have z equal to negative x squared plus y squared. Okay, so that one is the basic, the plus. Okay, let's say you have negative. Okay, so basically you can imagine already your 3D graph. Okay, sorry. Okay, so basically your 3D graph will be downward like this. Okay, your cone will be like that, the other way around. Okay, or let's say you have another graph, let's say D. Okay, let's say like the original one, so x squared plus y squared cert, but this time it is got 1 plus. Okay, how you want to sketch your graph? Okay, so y x. Okay, so how you want to sketch the graph? Okay, so 1 plus, so meaning that is the graph is shifted 1 unit for the z. Okay, so basically your graph, oh, this one is positive, right? So positive meaning that you will have like this lah. Okay, but it's shifting 1 unit, so here is 1. Okay, it shift up. Okay, so if you have z equal to 1, but this time minus x squared plus y squared. Okay, so you know that the basic graph is the cone. Okay, the basic graph is a cone, it's downward, okay, concave down, but it's 1 unit up. Okay, so it's 1 here, so it will be like this. Okay, so you can see the difference lah. Okay.